Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with The Sopranos. Last time around, a hit is a hit. Where basically, Chris was contacted about Hesh and basically a guy named Commitment? What was his name? It was something like... It was something specific. I can't remember what the guy's name was. It was like Maximum or something. I don't know, a guy in music who wanted to get money from Hesh, $400,000 worth that he allegedly has stolen from the person who rightfully deserves that money. And Chris was also trying to get Adriana's friend's band in, try to get them, I guess, in an agent, but everyone was like, nah, they're pretty bad, so... and then, Maximum Power Force talked with Hesh and was like, yo, we're gonna sue, and then Hesh was like, yo, I'm gonna countersue, and that was that. Also, B-plot, Tony was screwing with, the white people in his neighborhood, because he can, honestly, and... yeah, that was pretty much that. We might as well just jump right into this episode of The Sopranos, not waste any more time. Let's get going. Oh my god, you can't just start with titties. We can't be doing this.
Looks like he's having a heart attack.
I don't need no doctor. It's just my back.
Oh, he threw out his back? That's unfortunate. Alright, 4 days later. That's a weird...
FBI, nobody knows.
Oh my god. Oh, you can't run with your back.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what this is?
It's a fucking gun.
Well, you're honest. No, pussy.
Pumping Sarro.
Pussy? What about him?
He's wired for sound.
What?
I got it from a good source I thought you should know. All right? I'm sorry. I know you like him.
Like him? I fucking love him.
Yeah.
Now, who's your source? Remember when that guy hit me in the head with that pool cue and I fucked my neck up? Yeah, down the shore. Right. I went to this doctor. This guy works on the Jets' front line when they get hurt.
So?
Yeah, he's fucking like the Jonas Salk of bats. Anyway, I sent pussy to this doctor. The guy gives him the works. MRIs, CAT scans, dog scans, you name it. And he says there's not a fucking thing wrong with his back.
So the back injury is all a cover.
He's complaining about his back, but I think the doctor thinks it's all in his head.
That's very possible.
Interesting.
Secrets.
What do you mean?
Psychologically, a secret is a heavy load. It leads to feelings of guilt which further burden the mind.
God, we are weird fucking animals, aren't we? Knowledge that you specifically do not share with anyone
If you want my opinion?
can change your body in ways that it shouldn't. Man, we're just weird fucking... How do humans exist? How do we work? Nobody knows. Why can't we just be dogs? They're chill.
When I was a kid and my old man would be in one of his ways with the screaming back and forth, and eventually it'd end. It'd end with her throwing the closest thing to it. He'd smack her around. I don't know why, but I would run into my room and I would hide under my bed. There was something peaceful and there was something safe under that bed. Do you ever feel like hiding under a bed?
Yeah. Right now.
You're a prick to the end, right?
Meh.
It's a ricotta pie. I saved it from the open house. Are you wearing makeup?
I can't eat that. It's got cholesterol.
I made it with the low-fat cheese.
Yeah.
Well, maybe your friends will eat it.
What friends?
Eh.
Fine, you can eat it when Junior visits. But I want you to cut the drama. It's killing Tony.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this. This poor mother, nobody loves me, victim crap. It is textbook manipulation. And I hate seeing Tony so upset over it.
I know how to talk to people.
Well, I am a mother too, don't forget. And you know the power that you have, and you use it like a pro.
Power? What power? I'm in power. I'm a shut-in.
You are bigger than life. You are his mother. And I don't think for 1 second that you don't know what you're doing to him.
Oh, me? What did I do?
I'm about to check on you and to bring you the regard. If you don't want it, you can give it to Junior, because I know he stops by a lot.
He's my husband's brother. He can't check up on me once in a while. It's none of anybody's business.
Oh, my God. I am not saying that. All I am saying is if you don't want it, give it to Junior.
I know what you're hinting at.
Ma, there is nothing wrong
What,
with
that's-
companionship.
She's just trying to get rid of this fucking pie.
Wait until you're abandoned.
Abandoned? Please! Tony would rather die than see you hurt.
Johnny was a saint.
Yes, we have heard. Funny, though, I don't remember you telling him that when he was alive.
Junior couldn't carry Johnny's socks. Do you think I'd blacken my Johnny's memory by getting mixed up with his brother?
Nobody's saying that it's just a pie. Well, another productive conversation with Olivia.
So your father tells me you're taking up astronomy in college.
No, business.
Well, how come he keeps saying you're taking up space in school?
Meh.
He's wearing a wire.
Who?
Pussy.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Pussy?
Don't know how long.
Are you sure about this, Tony?
90%.
90.
We need to be 110% sure. I want you to see it. I want you to see that fucking wire strapped on his body. I want you to see it. You hear me? I want you to see it. Otherwise, all bets are off. You understand? No. This is our friend we're talking about here. You say it. You understand?
I understand.
Oh my gosh. But what if he's not, though?
I wanted to tell her her house went into escrow.
She's with the other girls getting aqua therapy.
My mother?
The physical therapist told her if she didn't get any exercise, her back was gonna arch like an old lady.
I didn't even know she owned a bathing suit.
She's more connected to the world.
Which one? This one or Neptune?
Meh.
No, really. I think your uncle's visits has a lot to do with it. Oh, she looks forward to them. Oh, could you excuse me one moment?
Yeah, sure. No, just tell her her house sold and they accepted the counter offer.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be right there.
I mean, but it's not, right?
Come on, get undressed. It's on me. Why do you think those Russian leaders live so long? They take a schwitz every day.
The doctor said heat's no good for me. I gotta avoid it. That's why I sit in the shade.
What the fuck you talking about? Heat is good for your back.
I mean-
Take your clothes off.
Yeah, what?
Paulie, I appreciate it, but maybe another time, huh?
Take your clothes off.
Do it.
I got high blood pressure, you fucking idiot. I go in there, I can check the fuck out. My doctor mentioned steam and sauna specifically as no-nos. He said, stay the fuck away from heat. Thanks for the thought. But get out of my fucking face.
That's a good reason.
Doesn't mean he's a liar. Just means he's got a reason to see Pussy dead. It buys him time. Could this prick have the balls to try something like this?
Hey, we're talking about 30 grand here. I don't even want to think about what me and you would do to remove that debt.
Wouldn't bet football.
So, it's about... So it's about Vin possibly lying about Puss? You notice he's not telling Chris about this? Chris would probably be freaking out too much.
Take it easy with us.
I would think a whore like a little pain.
Come on, take it easy.
Hey, stop it!
Come on, let's get this show on a roll.
Look at this. A doctor, madam, wise guy, and a cop. That's what I call a vice superfecta.
Interesting.
Asshole.
What's a bordello? It's a fancy name for a whorehouse.
Don't start, okay?
Meh.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
I know
too
it is.
early
I
in the
just don't
morning
like
for
that
this.
talk.
I just don't think sex should be a punishable offense.
You know, honey, that's where I agree with you. I don't think sex should be a punishable offense either. But I do think that talking about sex at the breakfast table is a punishable offense. So no more sex talk, okay?
It's the 90s. Parents are supposed to discuss sex with their children.
Yeah, but that's where you're wrong. You see, out there, it's the 1990s. But in this house, it's 1954.
Meh. He still has a gun and a badge? Was he jumping? Oh! And there he goes. Okay then.
He was not happy with himself, how he turned out.
What did he come here for? Therapy?
You could say that.
Instead of a couch, you use a bed? It's not a bad deal.
Hey, who wouldn't want to sleep with their shrink?
Don't mention it.
Did he ever mention anything about my guys to you?
He didn't like Paulie. He thought he was a psycho.
What about pussy?
Okay.
He really didn't have much to say about any of you guys.
Except Paulie.
I'm not gonna lie, because he's dead. He didn't have a good thing to say about anybody, but did feel like he could trust you, Tony. He said many times that at least with Tony Soprano, you know where you stand.
Cool, thanks. Any more salt you want to put in the wound?
Johnny Sack? Johnny Sack was here?
With his mohair suits and his shoe lifts.
Suits? Pleurisy? More than once he was here? Why didn't I know about this?
Well, maybe it was you they were talking about. Who knows? I should have known something was strange when suddenly Larry Boy's mother's moved in here, and then Jimmy Altieri's mother.
Oh, okay.
Three of my capos have their mothers in this place?
Instead of living in normal homes.
What do they think, I'm stupid? We'll see.
Now, wait a minute. I don't like that kind of talk. Now, just stop it. It upsets me. Or I won't tell you anything anymore.
If this is true, Livia, you know what I mean, I'm the boss, for Christ's sake. If I don't act, blood or no, I have to.
It's...
Oh, God. What
It doesn't mean anything, though.
did I say now?
Hey, Jay, go shoes out the door.
I'm meeting.
Yeah, but you won't have any teeth left to eat with if you don't get up off your ass and go see who's at the door.
Meh.
I don't believe it. How'd you get out? Hey. Come, look who's this. Jimmy. He's out.
Oh my God, Jimmy!
Yeah, Jimmy.
Never see me again. They were putting the screws to me like I was a school kid, telling me that the money was marked. They even said that there's a new fingerprint technique that lifts it right off the bills.
You're a lucky man, Jimmy.
What do you mean?
Oh, you out on bail on that conspiracy thing, right?
Yes, so?
Jimmy, you're not that good at this.
Speaking of dinner, Carmelo's got some lasagna upstairs. You want some? Come on.
I'll pass. I still got a few people to see that'll eat with payments.
Oh, yeah?
I gotta make sure they see my face, otherwise they think they're off the hook.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Okay, so... Jimmy.
I haven't seen him since Paulie took him to the Schwitz.
Hey, fellas. Where the fuck have you been? I've been calling you all fucking night long!
I was at my grandma's. I told Silvio I was coming.
You answer me like I'm Jesus Christ himself, and if you fucking lie to me, may your mother die of cancer of the eyes.
Oof.
Did you do it?
Tony.
Shh. Don't fucking lie to me.
Oh, God.
Did you do it?
No.
No.
Did you fucking do it?
No.
Did you fucking do it? I said no!
Now get your fucking hands off.
Come on, Tony.
Come on. He's stressed. He's still alive.
I can't find pussy anywhere. Nobody knows anything.
I haven't seen him since the Schwitz. The last thing he said to me was, go fuck yourself.
Did he at least take the Schwitz?
Nope.
He refused to take his clothes off.
It can't be both of them, right?
The rat. It's fucking Jimmy. Yeah, fuck it. Let's all have a drink.
Yeah.
Junior said for me to tell you. He's decided. On that thing, he said we should look out of town for who's gonna do it.
Finally.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy month. I'll see you, Mike.
See you, Joe. All right.
Okay.
See you, Joe.
So many problems.
Oh, come on, Mikey. Tell me. Come on, please.
What if she's wired? I suspect everyone now.
Getting bumped up a notch or two. Tony Sopranos on his way out, and I mean as in forever.
Oh my God. He's going to jail?
Well, the other forever.
Yeah.
Tony Soprano sees a shrink?
You fucking believe that? And to add insult to injury, he was planning on making a move against Junior.
He wasn't.
Uncle?
He's not making a move. It's just that they all needed a place to put their mothers. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Well, I mean, there's only 2 episodes left in this season, so I guess something's gotta happen, but... Goodness, man, goodness. So, jury's still out on Pussy, not out on Jimmy. The verdict is in on Jimmy. The verdict is in. Jimmy is... Jimmy's a terrible actor. Let's tell you that. Jimmy is not smooth at all. Jimmy is not smooth whatsoever, with any luck. With any luck. I mean, because that's the thing, is they do still say, They do still say that he refused to take his clothes off. But then again, it could just be a legitimate thing, The man's got high blood pressure. He's got to stay away from heat. That could just be it. That could just be it. I mean, it's really a thing of, there is one legitimate thing. Jimmy being the rat. But everyone's jumping at shadows, Tony's not making a move. Tony's not going to make a move against Junior. They just all needed a place to put their mother, It's not that they're having meetings specifically. It's just that he found a place to put his mother, and then they were all like, you know what? My mother's getting on up there. I should probably put her in a nice place. And you know what? Tony says this place is good. I'm gonna put my mother there. That's it. That's all it is. Even Livia's jumping at shadows. She thinks that Carmilla thinks that she's sleeping with Junior. Nobody said that. It was just a pie. She just said, give the pie to Junior. For goodness sake, Oh man, I gotta clean that fan off someday. Sorry, I turned around. I guess you can't see it because of the microphone, but there's just a fan over here because this is where I normally put my bed. So I was like, I need to clean that someday. Anywho, everyone's jumping at shadows, which has resulted in Vin being he killed himself in Minecraft. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I do kind of feel like there has to be some sort of a shakeup going into season 2. If only for, like, I feel like less people need to know about the whole therapy thing, which at present is Junior and Mikey. I could see Mikey dying at the end of this season. Junior not so much, but here's the thing. Because, see, Junior's really jumping at Shadows, too, because, like, he doesn't actually have proof, you know? And it sounds like he's going to kill Tony. His own nephew, you know? This will probably devastate Livia, but he's gonna do it. But Junior doesn't actually have the proof. All he has is that 3 of his capos moved their mothers into the same retirement home. That's all he has. Whereas, you know, Tony, you know, he said he had to be 110% sure about pussy, you know? Like, he was 90% positive, but that extra 10% is what got him. Because that extra 10%, you know, meant it wasn't pussy, it was Jimmy. Like they said, big fat guy with black hair, you know? Junior, on the other hand, is just like, well, screw it, just gonna take him out. Like, he doesn't actually have the proof. Now, granted, he is the boss, but if he takes out 3 of his capos, so who's left? So, if I remember right, Jimmy was one of the others. I think. I don't remember who the other one was. Was it Pussy? I don't remember. I don't fully remember who all the capos are, you know? So, but even still, it's like he doesn't have concrete proof, and yet he's going in. He's gonna kill Tony because of it, you know? So there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems. And just like, ugh. I mean, he had to get absolute proof about pussy and just... No, I mean, the thing is, it's like... Vinny was right. Like, he was right that was actually happening. That one of them would be a rat. He just got the wrong person. You know? And because of that, he was arrested and suspended and somehow still kept his badge and his gun. And then just went and jumped off the bridge, and that was that. I mean, it makes you question, though, if, like, it's like, if it really is all in, you know, Pussy's head, his back problems, it's like, what's really causing it then, you know? Because it only showed up now. But then again, it started before he was arrested, so it's just stress. It's just stress, you know? Stress, paying those bills, making sure he's got money for his kids' college, you know? That's really it, you know? He just gotta get it all. He's stressed about getting things situated, you know? Doesn't mean he's wearing a wire. And he's not. Because he hasn't been asking around or anything. It's Jimmy. Jimmy, who is so incredibly not smooth about it, you know? I do like the little... I mean, it's not really an attention to detail. It's a kind of an obvious thing, but I just like the little detail that it's like, Tony did not tell this to Chris, you know? Because Chris... I mean, if anything, he's untrusting. He's untrustworthy, you know? Like, something that big, it's like Chris would go and do something so stupid that it's like... I like that that's not even a question, you know? He told Polly and he told Silvio, and that was it, you know? But he can fully trust Polly and Silvio, you know? And then just the woman just driving it home. It's like, oh, you can always count on Tony Soprano. He always knew where he stood with Tony Soprano. Everything would always be taken care of by Tony Soprano. You know, you'd never get betrayed by him. And Tony's just sitting there like, yep. That's great. Cool. That's just another thing he's going to have to deal with. That getting Vin arrested led to him killing himself. And Livia feeling abandoned. I mean, see, it's a thing. I feel like it's a double-edged sword because on the one hand, I get Carmilla just being like, yeah, he will do anything to make sure you're not hurt. On the other hand, I mean, yeah, it is a thing of like, it's half and half because yes, I understand I understand why she's feeling this way. She feels like, oh, everyone has just left her, just put her in a box so that she can die someday, But at the same time, it's like, yeah, but this is still a very good thing that you're in here, Like, this is a good facility, it's a good place to live and do things, So it's like, I do understand both sides of it, but, I don't know. Carmilla really tries. Ugh. I like the line too where she's like, you keep saying that Johnny was a saint. I never really heard you say that while he was alive, though. But everyone's jumping at shadows, man. Everyone's jumping at shadows. And only one of them is real. Jimmy. Olivia's jumping at shadows. Tony's jumping at shadows. Junior's jumping at shadows. But the problem is, when he jumps, he shoots. And now Tony's in danger. I don't know, man. I don't know how much else to say about this episode, Just everyone's just jumping at shadows, and that's pretty much that, Well, what's gonna happen? Where's Pussy? That's a big question. Where's Pussy? How's Tony gonna get out of this? What's gonna happen? I don't know, but we got 2 episodes left this season, and I'm very curious to see where we are going. But that is basically it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Sopranos reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.